Oh yeah. Anyway, I was thinking about on this thing. It's talking about they renavigated. They were talking. He was talking about failed relationships on social media. Failed relationship. That's real, but it was going on way before social media, way before computers. It's a spell they put on. It's a spell, a magic spell. It's called butt magic. Y'all gotta think though, if they put stuff in place to make all men feminine, then they already all this was orchestrated, all this was wrote out. The problem is all these people dead, and they format. They are formats. That's how you know we was already like a computer hard drive. It's like somebody figured out that we are computers, and they just reformatted us. That's it. That's it. Somebody reformatted us. And this is deeper than they put you in the matrix within the matrix, you know, assimilation within assimilation. This is deeper than that. They just reformatted. This is the program for it. They reformatted us. Because I'm telling you, they renavigated my booty, and my booty is like, I'm sorry, I don't know why I said it like that. My women was supposed to come my whole life. And they went to these I'm gonna show you, bro. I can sometimes show you better than I can tell you. Y'all be trying to read stuff. Mess me up. Okay, this me in the center. When they get into this thing, the lady, the women that's trying to reach me, these are my women, they belong to me. But the beautiful thing about the fact that these are my women, we are angels. So God activated when they did something to these particular women. On this round, definitely. So it's like, so what do the women go? They go to like family members and stuff that even if they read cards, they be tricked. So it's like they sent to these places and they just pass them around. And normally they get contaminated. The goal is for them to get contaminated and then come to me. But me and God be turning them away. This was an experiment long before I got here. And it was, why would something like this be created? Well, I think the bucket list, I call it the real bucket list, they got a bucket, it's a bucket right here. So they gonna keep you trapped. And they gonna watch you do your little stuff, and they gonna take this bucket. They gonna watch you be creative in this trap. They gonna keep you trapped where you can't grow. This is the racist part of it, though. But the problem is the organization is using this on everybody now. Just like AIDS. They put AIDS out here to hurt people, and they winded up hurting everybody. And they winded up being able to trap God's children in these situations. And they learned that they can cipher energy from them. So now you got a bucket up here. Alright. This is a bucket up here. So they download these buckets to this bucket. From the dark, grown, rich, wealthy folk, no? But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Some of them ain't rich, but this powerhouse is just able to make this happen, of course. But it's like, they're like, these people that's part of this triangle, they from different organizations. You can't blame one organization. It's like let's say it's like, let's say these are 12 organizations. And they made one organization out of all 12 organizations. These are the dark side. And they probably felt like they had to do it because they probably started using this magic on each other. So they made a triangle for them, and these are the dark side. And these people put this magic that they learned from the organization on their children and anything. Don't give a damn. Don't give a damn. That was like that right there. So now, just like AIDS, we battling a systematic situation that got out of hand a long time ago, and the people who put this format in place, dead and gone. But it's so useful. Look, look, and then they just told my little, and I love my women. I hate it because y'all came across. I would have loved on y'all, because all y'all was built to be loved, and I am so sorry for this. But you know, I don't have to apologize for it because y'all are warrior angels, and it was meant to activate God anyway. You think God don't know, you wrong. So now I can talk about what I want to talk about. But that's like the women go here, they re-navigate, and the computer just made it easy. All they gotta do is intercept your calls, intercept your emails, intercept your mail. And like I heard Satan. I don't know, I heard a dude say this, so I don't know if I heard this in the Astro, but I heard somebody say all Satan is somebody who got all the tech that's that mimic God. And when he said it so fast, you hear the most on the street. When you're on the street, I'm talking about really in the corners and the darkest of the street where people don't want to deal with them people are geniuses. And when you hear them have a conversation, I done met some of the best doctors, the best lawyers in the world on street corners that ain't even got a degree to do it. Telling you the truth. Tell you the truth. And we was all tortured by our families. When you look like when you look underneath it all, your family are programmed to do this to you. The only way this can work is if your family is signed up to do it. And then I done been in situations where kids were 6 years old, 12 years old, and was part of stuff like this. They weren't part of the sexual part, but they were part of the manipulation part. Your friends, I'm telling you, you can't trust. This is just a program, y'all. And like, this is the real Ouroboros. Can you, like, once you really detach yourself from the world, abstract yourself from the world, now can you tell how to navigate through this Ouroboros? Because they gonna be there, because that's the original floor plan. That's the original format. So like, I can use my flame for example, but she was sent here to do it to help with this mission. I'm trying to show y'all on a spiritual level how God put the time up, but I don't think God. I'm trying to wait and see if He want me to even say something, because God put to tell y'all up for this. So my flame, if something like this was going on and kids was involved, somebody followed the stars. So when my flame was born, they automatically reprogrammed, deprogrammed her, and reformed her to their satisfaction. And they tore my baby up when she was my baby. They tore her up. So by the time she got with me, they started this when she was young. And when they work on such kids, like even myself at such a young age, by the time we get this age, y'all, our soul probably gone. You know what I'm saying? We probably gone. You know what I mean? Because we done been tortured. It's hard. You ever seen it? It's a fighting movie that was made. I don't know if it was made in Japan, China, or whatever. Or it could have been, it might not even been them, but I can't even remember. I ain't seen it in such a way. I saw it, but it didn't even have a name on it. It's like, whatever they got in my computer, like some of the names ain't on this stuff. But anyway, this dude, it was like a group of kids had to go to this guy, and he raised them to be fighters. And the only way he could really program them is to make them kill each other. And he'll just put a certain group in a hole, and the kids had to fight to the death. and then the ones who win was his security guard for the rest of his life. And that does something to the kids, bro. It's life like that right there. When it get like this and your family involved, and they offer your family so much money and so much security and so much comfort, they ain't gonna really say no. Because they done had their foots on our necks for so long to reprogram, reprogram us and reform us to the satisfaction of we'll do anything for money. Old format, bro. And the only way you can beat these formats is to wake up to it, wake up to them. And this is what it really means to say, wake up people, wake up my people, or wake up giants, or anybody wake up. If you ask me, everybody sleep. Because this right here is going to be detrimental to the earth core and the earth energy. This is going to create heat radiation. So it's affecting all of us. It ain't affecting just some of it. And then I was like, say it, this is Satan Blueprint, gotta be Satan Blueprint. But that's when somebody said on the street, they said, all Satan is somebody who got all the gadgets that's mimicking God. I heard that on the street, I think, y'all. That's why I say we just funny, we out there chilling, you know, probably smoking weed or whatever, and just here, that's how we be out there talking. You think about how people got this kind of money, how people got that, and you start talking about God and saying everything, all the people, man, ask somebody who really in the street, really in the hood, every conversation come up. Every conversation come up, no? When you out there with the car running, the people who really do the dirt for everybody, every conversation come up. You know what I'm saying? Even if somebody just lost their life, every conversation come up. Every conversation come up. And they just out there comfortable with each other. And you know you ain't gonna snitch, because there's some real ones out there. Ain't nobody gonna snitch. That was years ago. I don't know how it is now, but back in my day, you better not, you say something. There ain't so many of us out there, we gonna know, everybody gonna know somebody in that group said something. Nobody gonna snitch. Nobody. I don't know why I got the giggles, bro. I feel good. And I wish I looked as good as I feel, but they keep doing all this manipulation stuff. It ain't spells, it's God. And that's what I want to say. It's like God here, and God is working through me, and he analyzes. That's how I know all this stuff. And he analyzes this stuff. He like, get rid of the north wing, get rid of the east wing. God be like, get rid of I don't want to say names, y'all. If I say it the way I want to say it, I have to say the name. Get rid of them. I keep hearing the word Maya. Maya, because some of y'all girls out there floats, and y'all, I don't know, bro. I don't want to say it. I ain't even going to say it, man. Man, I want to say it so bad, bro. I want to say it so bad. But it's like, get rid of all them, and it's just my people, bro, that they gave these positions. And some of y'all are damaged really bad, bro, but they got y'all living like y'all not damaged. You walk around here like you the hot stuff. You hot stuff, all right, and you damaged really, really bad. And they give them this look. They give them this platform, bro. They make them look like when they ride up on the club night. Man, who is Shawty? Who is Shawty right there, man? See, I don't do that. I ain't never did all that. Cause I look at DNA. I can smell your DNA when you walk through the door with all that cologne on you, all that makeup on you, and all them clothes on you. I can smell through all that. I learned that from my grandpa. I smell through all that, bro. They like, who is that? Who is that right there? I don't do none of that. Nope. Not at all, lady. Not at all. Shoot, I'm loving myself. Too busy loving myself. So anyway, this dude, when he said that about the computers, he was like, well, everybody will have to, you look at Revelation, everybody keep saying, why you keep talking about Revelation? Because we living in it. Ain't no reason to talk about nothing else. What we going to go backwards for? We living in Revelation. If anything, I want to know how y'all knew. I don't want to know, but I do want to know how y'all knew the cracked seals. Because you would have had the cracked seals to get this far up in Revelation this fast. But in Revelation, it says somebody going to come. It got to be one of the chosen 144,000. and they're gonna speak on all this stuff in detail, and it's gonna make people just get away from it. Everybody gonna start losing money. Companies gonna start losing money. And y'all gonna, it say y'all gonna break down on y'all knee crying. y'all got so used to the height, the wealth. You already were rich. You didn't need no more money. You got used to people kissing you, treating you like you God. And they say you go break down on your knee, bro. And it look like them times coming up, bro. Cause y'all tearing that sun, that's radiation heat. I know it is. Cause I was finna go out there and walk. And the last time that heat was like that and I went out there and walked, it damaged me real bad. Man, I didn't want to see myself like that again. I can go out there now because it's kind of going down. I think my grandma's so powerful, she can control that thing. The radiation heat in the sun. I think. I don't know though. It's like all them here, that's what I was going to say. I'm learning about this, like God showing me this. And it's like everybody just about from the Bible is here on earth. I can't say every one of them, but even beyond that, like all kind of people is on this earth right now, bro. It's like that I get to see them and visit. I asked God when I first got into this. I said I want to visit everybody, and I hope everybody. He was like, ask me for a gift, a dream. Ask me for something. When you ask God for something, you don't want to ask God for no money, cars, and houses, and woman, and all that. I want to ask God for something nobody get to experience. I told God I want to meet everybody in the Bible. And so far, I done met so many people. It'll blow y'all mind, bro. And I get to watch that gift and all that. It's dope. But everybody is here. It's like I was saying about Mary here, but Mary is in, I don't know. Mary was in over here. And but she ejected everybody. I know who she in, but I don't want to say it. I don't know. I can add my answer. I think Marion West, if she know what I'm talking about. I think Marion West. Eve here. I don't know who Eve is. They won't tell me, bro. I keep saying it's who I think it is. But I don't know. And like I'm trying to recognize the angels and stuff, bro. But you better keep singing, because that's one of your gifts here. Because when God got here, the entourage came, the singers, the dancers. That's why I got in trouble for not dancing to say. I did get a little trouble. But when God examined me, he realized they throw me in this bucket. And y'all started torturing me, not giving me no money, no dollar, no money. Then you contaminated my hygiene stuff. You irritated my skin. You were messing with my food. And when God started seeing all that, he didn't say nothing about it. He appreciated that I keep my home decorated. And he was like showing me that, like your home is in order. I'm trying to remember. I'm gonna start writing it down now. I'm getting so many downloads, I can't even remember nothing no more. He said, your home is organized now. Your home is organized. And I'm looking at my home, and I was like, you know, but we know that ain't what it is now. He talking about the inside of me. He said, and then he bringing people inside of me. And he said, look how his home organized. And they're like, oh yeah, oh yeah, it is organized real good. But I don't know exactly what's going on, bro. So y'all just take this with a grain of salt, or just add it to anime. This is for social media entertainment purpose. But it's like your home is organized. So that goes back to the part in the Bible where it said, I think it talk about demons. A demon will go and try to find another home and come back to his home and find out that it's just I can't remember how that goes though. I ain't read it in so long. But that same thing worked for angels. Your home gotta be organized. So what's organizing your home? You can't have bad food, believe it or not. You can't have bad, like, mine, I can't put a lot of cholesterol, and everything around me is cholesterol. I can't put a lot of cholesterol in my food. That's probably why my pop got sick. Because what he don't know is, never mind. It's like I can't even say a lot of stuff. Just know, when your ancestors, the spiritual team or angel, your guardian angel, when you done too much, they start body jumping. But they don't like cholesterol and all that. And it's like you can't win, bro. That's why I say they programmed. What's the best way to explain it? Let's say you driving this car and you done went and got down on somebody like me. Alright, now let's say in The Matrix. I seen this without a dream, cause somebody dreamed that book, right? And wrote the book, and y'all made the movie about it. I hope that person's still around. That's who y'all need to be talking to. That's the guild. That's the oracle right there. But anyway, look, let's say you driving in a car, and you just did something to somebody like me in the box. Yeah, you got that out the bucket. Yeah, I got that purse out that bucket. Yeah, I got that little purse out that bucket. And you driving the car. Your homeboy or your lover driving the car. This female that stole the purse, and she went and gave all our money, because it's gonna be mine, because you stole my idea. You gave all our money and stuff to the display man, and one of your best display men driving around the car. Yeah, honey. Did he make something there, baby? yeah. And the ancestors like, yeah, just like this. I heard him say that. This easy, watch this. This easy, just watch. They said, just watch. And it's like in the Matrix when they do like this and they transform, and they wreck the car. And they told me when they made this particular person wreck the car, they said, that easy. And I said, my God, they ain't never programmed, bro. That's how my power guy got, bro. You ain't getting no, y'all ain't rob me, you rob God, bro. Y'all in trouble, bro. Y'all rob God, talked about God's child, put them on display, made shirts about them. Made shirts about them. Ooh. And then some of y'all hiding behind his son's face. Y'all done lost y'all mind, little bro. Y'all done lost y'all mind out there. Hey, y'all done lost. When I was on the block, one thing none of us did, it was real goons and goblin thugs and all the worst of the worst scumbags you could possibly imagine. And they knew not to say nothing bad about Jesus. We knew not to talk bad about Jesus. Today, y'all throw them in the box. This is what I mean by that. You throw a person in the box and you put the name Jesus on them. That's what I feel like you do. And you put them using for target practice. But God is our Father. Sense of humor came from God. You do something like that, that's gonna be Jesus Christ for real. It don't matter what nationality he is. And everything you do to that person, that's exactly what you would have did to Jesus Christ. Cursed. It's called self-cursed. I'm trying to take it easy, y'all, because they working on it. So they get in here and they start doing, I want to go into detail, but I'm going to just ask God about it. Because I keep holding too many punches. This stuff is detailed, though. I want to tell it. But I don't know if I should tell it. It's detailed, bro. It's detailed. The only reason why a lot of y'all getting away with stuff, because they know, I told you, your magic don't work on me unless you my twin flame or soulmate, because y'all attacking y'all tree. Y'all ain't satisfying nobody. Even the person you working for trying to please, they not satisfied by you because they know the only reason why it's working in the first place is because y'all part of the family tree. I done heard some people in the astral sleep with some of my lovers that supposed to got to me and said, and prayed and said, thank you, such and such. I heard them say it. Oh, thank you. for such good. I'm just doing this to wake them angels up so they can really start stepping in their power. Y'all through then. Now, if they wake up, if I'm doing this much, if them females wake up, it's over. I wish I could say what I want to say, because I got some real good, I got some details. Y'all love the gossip, but it ain't nothing like this pipeline I'm connected to with God. Nothing. It ain't nothing. Like I know a Jaden, a William, been in my energy. Blue. Somebody named D. Like I said, some of these names could be helping, some not. Cameron was. They just give me details, and it's so juicy. I know somebody turned bony after they turned on their own. I told you were my lover, shout. Now they calling you bony, not bones. Sometimes they call me Bones. Love it. I'm over here amping up with God. Y'all just enjoy God's time and space and enjoying these downloads. I don't know what I can say though. So I'm going to get outside and walk around and relax. See my neighbors. We all we got, really. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy God, bro. Y'all need to elevate with God, bro. If y'all get it, if somebody stick y'all in the depths of solitude again, embrace it. Pray and meditate. I'm telling you, as you elevate with God, God give you gifts like Satan give you gifts when you elevate with Satan. When you elevate with Satan, what they do? Put you in the palace. Give you a car, give you a house the size of a palace. Ain't that nice stuff? You ought to see what God give you.